All you dudes worry about another dude relationship. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on.
This whole Travis Hunter situation reminds me of dramatic irony, where literally everybody but the main character knows what's about to happen to them. Because looking at the things that have happened over the past few weeks in regards to his situation, bro might honestly be cooked. For those who don't watch football and are wondering who the hell this guy is, I could only understand because I prefer the sport of actual football myself.
Messi, immens Messi, encara 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 Messi, gol, 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 gol.
So if you don't know anything about the Travis Hunter controversy, I'm gonna give you a 20-second crash course on it. Travis Hunter is this crazy football prodigy who's like the most decorated college athlete of 2024. The guy just won the 2024 Heisman Award, which is the best award one can win as a student athlete. The guy's a solid top 5 draft pick for the next NFL draft, but unlike most college athletes that find themselves in this position, Travis Hunter has been the constant topic of discussion on the internet because the internet doesn't approve of his girlfriend. Many believe that she's with him solely because of his money and status. Now, I'm not going to speak on the events where her body language was seemingly off at the ceremony, or why she didn't get up for the Heisman celebration or whatever, because we don't have an insider's knowledge to their relationship. And an argument could be made that she could have been that way for a various number of different reasons. Nevertheless, it still remains a bad look for the internet, because not only is it not a great way to handle that situation, it's guaranteed that there's going to be a lot of backlash on the internet because you look like you're ruining bro's moment in a situation where you're really supposed to be his biggest supporter. But the thing that really made the internet hate this girl were her constant statements about their relationship.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him.
Every single day, like morning and night, good morning, good night, even if I didn't respond, because half the time I didn't respond to him. I would like kind of just text him when I was bored or when I felt like it.
And I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like, he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends.
If I knew nothing about this situation and you had to convince me that Travis Hunter had a terrible girlfriend, this is all you would need to show me. The internet makes a valid argument that there is no way that someone who loved their partner would come out and say this about them so comfortably. I personally strongly support the idea that not every aspect of one's personal life should be shared on the internet, especially when it comes to personal things about a relationship. And that's why most athletes and celebrities keep their families far away from the spotlight. And those who do make sure that they're super cautious in what they share so they do not end up sharing unnecessary information, especially if there are things that could embarrass one or the other partner. So not only did she air out unnecessary information about their relationship to the internet like a typical clout chaser would do, she says things that would be pretty sick to hear as a boyfriend. We're just supposed to believe that someone who you left undelivered for 2 months just became someone that you fell in love with, even after he spent every single day for those 2 months saying good morning and good night. I don't know what's crazier, saying that or saying that he used to drop you off and wait for you to party for hours outside the club. And I'm sure she's getting a lot of unnecessary hate for who she is, but I think there's a valid amount of hate behind those statements. Like, my guy, we recognize your game. We've seen this play before.
I experienced the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
And it's a completely different thing to hate aimlessly and push personal narratives on the internet on innocent couples who really don't deserve it, because people tend to think they know about the couples better than the couples know each other. But these aren't random assumptions made by the internet. This is factual information that she decided to tell the world. Like, dog, nobody asked you to say any of this. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that someone with a gold shovel is at work. And I'm sure not everybody around him can come out and be as vocal as the randoms on the internet. But this is one of those rare cases where the internet wins, because the feeling about this girl seems to be unanimous. Big names and former athletes that are surrounding the sport of football have come out to give this guy advice, essentially to protect him from his girl. Shannon Sharp is openly disapproved of her talking about private things about their relationship. There's a video of Coach Prime that went viral saying that he was gonna hook him up with a prenup. And pretty much every sport podcast that talks about the situation disapproves of his girlfriend and pretty much advises him that she's not a good partner for him.
Personally, I would get far away from her. I don't like attitude from here. Just my personal opinion. Take it from Coach Prime. Coach Prime walked his kids up and say, hey, it's in one of these shits when he's seen his baby mom. Sometimes it be like that, man.
Yeah, she doesn't give off the energy like she really love him. You know, and that's really alarming. And it's crazy that plays offense and defense, he should be able to see that.
But it was hilarious to find out that this story went far beyond sports media and it caught Bow Wow's attention. I mean, this guy Bow Wow hasn't been relevant to the world since Tokyo Drift.
You know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong.
Drift King.
But if I'm to be completely honest, I think he low-key gave the best advice.
I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit goes. So I need you to hear me out. I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that young nigga mentality. I want you to look at this like niggas care about you, especially in our community and in this industry. Not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what the f is going on, gang, if we didn't give a fuck, we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, hey, my nigga, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man.
Like I said earlier, not a lot of people in Travis's closer circle can give him advice about his girlfriend being bad for him. Because he's deeply in love, and anything they say to him directly would seem like they're hating on him. And nobody wants to be that guy. So the most they can do is give him subtle hints, which he really doesn't take.
The story started, love story.
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking a lot together.
Yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text message. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's ignoring you.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she man, I don't care about it. And like, she still don't even know why she talked to me.
This guy's either oblivious to the clearest of things, or he just chooses his girlfriend over common sense. It wouldn't be shocking to me either ways. What do you expect from a guy who drops his girl off at parties, only for him to sit in the parking lot for hours and wait till she's finished? Bro could not handle his girl being fried on the internet. He tried to defend her in any way possible, even though common sense and logic were thrown out the window.
W girlfriend. She made sure I was able to use her car. You know, she let me come over when I wanted to get away from my family, you know, stay the night with her. She had her own money. She bought me all the food that I wanted. Guess what? She got me a TRX. You know how much a TRX is over a Tesla? So you telling me my girl spent $140K, right? But she a gold digger? $140K? And she a gold digger? On a truck that I didn't need? That I didn't ask for? All you do is worry about another dude relationship. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on.
Hey, bro, we get it, man. You love your girl.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
But I find it funny that you're praising your girl for doing things that the average girl would do for her boyfriend. Especially when you consider the fact that most girls aren't in the position to secure a multi-million-dollar athlete's bag. She is just so special. It couldn't be because you were an athlete about to make millions of dollars. Especially when she left you on red for the longest and then just happened to start pursuing you. I'm pretty sure if you were just a regular guy, she'd still love you the same way. No talent, no potential, no hype, no clout, just plain old Travis Hunter. Like, come on, bro, you gotta be joking. If I knew I was making an investment that would triple in millions in the next couple of years, I wouldn't mind spending $140,000. But hey, that's just me though. Maybe that just makes too much sense for you. But overall, if you asked me, I'm definitely not a diehard fan of his or a fan at all. But I'm also not one of those guys on the internet who are putting in long hours to make sure his girlfriend looks bad. I just couldn't care less. Travis, you can do whatever you want as long as you're happy, bro. I guess what's really wrong with people is that it's just sad to see another athlete fall for the easiest play in the book. We've seen this movie so many times. Bro's undeniably cooked, and this time a lot of people are trying to prevent it, but that actually never works. It's looking like bro's gonna have to learn the hard way, because if he doesn't have a change of heart, we all know what's gonna happen. It's inevitable. I just know my guy's character development episode's about to go crazy, but I want to hear how y'all feel about the whole situation down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to sub for more content like this.